to continue on that train of thought, there's been many a time where I was sitting in the back in the hole in the shoe, um, with with nothing, um, starving, locked down. Uh, if you're lucky, you have a TV in your cell, so you don't go crazy. But if you're not lucky, then you're talking to your neighbor. Your neighbor could be a black or white guy. You know, um, or you find yourself in the dog cages where after your workout, after a while, man, you need to conversate. You want to talk to somebody, and you're gonna talk to who's next to you, and you begin to find a common ground with these people. People that are supposed to be uh, racist or your enemy, and I could see the look on their face when it happens. That a lot of these guys are in there for racist acts, violence, and they look at me, and they second guess um, what they were taught, and what they were shown and by who, and it amounts to the same thing, man. You gotta learn to open your mind, and take in information like a refreshing glass of water, and be able to process it, and talk it over. And sometimes your peers, they're not going to agree with you because they're not ready to grow yet. But uh, there's an old saying that you don't speak politics and religion and something else at the table, which at first I believed, and then because you get into fights and stuff like that, arguments. But that's what families do. They argue, they fight. Shit. I fought physically with my brothers, and friends, homeboys, whatever. And the next day, even if it took that long, we're eating together. And I feel like people believing that. It holds us back from opening our minds up to what's going on, and finding common ground with each other, and having an understanding of our belief system and of the system that we're living in. And so don't be afraid to speak up, and to open up the conversation. And if the first person doesn't agree with you, you'll find somebody that's ready to have a better way of life, and expand their mind, and is ready for change, and ready,